Hello, I'm Ajit from USA Production, and this is part 2 of Audacity tutorial sequence. And here we'll continue with the interface of Audacity application. Previously, we already discussed that the interface of this application is very user-friendly, so you do not need to be worried about it. Now the first, we got the audio host, so it is by default selected MME. And don't disturb this audio host because most of the devices support MME. Now the second thing, you can select your internal or your inbuilt microphone from your laptop or desktop, or you can select your external microphone if you are using external one. Then the third one is you can choose the mono recording channel or stereo recording channel. Mono means it's a single wave, there is no left and right separations, but the stereo you got left and right separations. I always recommend the stereo because it is having the better quality of sound recording. Now the third one, you have to choose your output device, whether you are using headphone speakers or inbuilt laptop or desktop speakers. Okay, now we'll talk about these buttons. So the first button is about pause, second is about play, the third is about stop, and this is about skip to the start, and this is about skip to end. And finally we got the red button for recording. Okay, and to discuss these options, first we need to import the audio here. So you got two method to import the audio inside Audacity. Whether you can simply drag and drop the audio into the software, or you can go file and open, select your MP3 or WAV, whatever, because the majority format is supported by Audacity. So for example, I'm going to select this MP3 file and simply click on open. Okay, so our audio is successfully imported here. Now we'll discuss one by one these options. So the first option is selection tool. Make this zoom in, for example, and by using the selection tool we can select the individual part of the audio waves. Okay, so we can control the individual waves, and we can give the effect for this particular part. And the second one is about envelope tool. We can adjust the waves of the audio waves. For example, we can drop one envelope here and second is here, and now we can play around these waves. We can adjust the volume, and we can define left and right as well. We can discuss later parts, okay, because the envelope tool is also used for the advanced editing. Okay, now the third one is draw tool. This tool is work when you have zoom in until you can see the single wave. For example, make the zoom until here we can see the lines. For example, this line is I want to make this line higher or this wave higher. I can do this way. Similarly, I can do this way or this way. Okay, so you can draw your audio manually. This is fantastic tool. Seriously, you have to use this tool when your audio having some noise, or you want to remove the noise from your audio manually. It works nicely, and this is an advanced tool here. And again, this work for, you can directly jump for your zoom tool. Okay, and this is a time shift tool. For example, you can shift your audio. For example, you have two audio waves here, two stereo audios, so you can shift your one of them audio. And the last one is multi-tool. Multi-tool means here we got all the options, all the tools are included here. This is our meter for our microphone, and this is the meter for speaker output. and this is cut, copy, paste. This is trim audio outside selection, and this is silence audio selection. For example, I want to make this part silence, so I will simply click and this part is now silent. And next part we'll discuss about some further things. Thank you for watching this.